Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. The last time we started chatting with all of our allies about how we have defeated Ketheric Thorm and pretty much saved the world. But this time we're going to go a little bit more active because it occurred to me there's a little bit of the upstairs area we did not examine fully on account of the whole urgency of saving the world thing. Which means that there's a lot of loot up here we have not taken yet. Okay, there's only a candle off that dead body, but we have an altar to Merkal here with a Glory of the Absolute Holy Book. We'll just go ahead and read that. But more usefully, there's a scroll to Speak with Dead, and a whole lot of charcoal and a silver plate. If only they had the advanced power of propane. And a gilded mortar and pedestal, you never know, that might be useful. And what you're thinking, are we really looting this evil place now? Yes, we are. And yep, there's a wooden chest here, which appears to be a bit sturdy, but we do like our schmuckbait traps, don't we?
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's end this.
And my weapon just got stolen. And it's just weak enough one attack might hit it, so... Yep, smack it with a torch, and that did it. And yeah, thankfully that does seem to have given me back my Hellheart crossbow. So I'll pick that up. There's also a stained letter. My darling daughter, when you were a lovely little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture an enormous opaque silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself no harm could ever befall you because I would not let it. Though the healers say I might pass on to the sea of judgment soon, know this, darling daughter, I'm always around you, I'm always with you, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, that has no death, Mama. We might want to take that to give Isabel, if we can. There's a Selûnite robe. Yeah, I'm going to give that to Shadowheart for the irony's sake. Selûnite amulet. An open hearsay. Let's see, if you recognize Shar as god of creation or Selûne as god of destruction, yet both are true. Both in the primordial ebb and flow of time, they forged Albatir together, and channeled time over life sprang into existence, light and dark hung in perfect balance, embraced by Shar and lined by Selûne. Yet their creations were cold and distant, and prayed for warmth. This simple request divided the sisters, driving them to conflict, but it was Selûne that forged true flame to Albatir, sparking the sun. How could Shar not be harmed by such betrayal, forced to wound against the light of the sun and the light of the moon? As goddesses tore each other asunder, they formed new gods and new conflicts, all for the sake of a little warmth. The lesson is to put selfish comforts over the fate of existence is folly. For those who understand, the Lady of Loss is always listening. Let's Let's see, this diary records the life of John Middleton. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. To hear of his condition by a priestess of Selune, he exchanged his claws for a great sword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Herlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways, for her who bare witness to her many miracles, for she was the saint of the goddess. I think we have a copy of that one already, but...
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, this looks oddly familiar. And yeah, we looted through here, I think, but I don't think we took the glass. Alphazar, thank you for returning what was mine. I have no doubts it'll be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. Stick the invasion plans there. Rich and fertile land. This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. There's a missive from Gortash. Let's see, General, given what we know from my research about the gift artifact, I can't emphasize enough how critical it is to be recovered. The power the artifact contains can boost our efforts to unforeseen levels, but if it falls into the hands of enemies of wit and persistence, it could bring down all our plans and schemes. Wit and persistence, that sounds vaguely familiar. The body of our handpicked captain for the artifact raid wasn't found in the wreckage of the non-alloyed. I'm not all easy with my mind about that fact. Find the artifact, employ vigorous means, do not fail. And knife on the skeleton. Some gold on the wicker chest and an absolute outfit. And we get the chest, just a potion. Doesn't say what type of potion, it's just a potion. Oh yeah, Balthazar's room. We never searched in this one, for very good reason. You know, dead body with a heart. Demon spellcaster.
That might be worth a look.
Pull the protruding book. I'm thinking that's schmuck bait. Call me paranoid. And number Traveler's Chest. Personal notes. Let's see. Request from Caravan. Any works by Mordecai must catch up on current events. No Volo, better a century of ignorance. His villain holds ink like no other. Good hearts from Acolyte. A new copy of Swift and Sudden Death for Library. Current volume badly scorched. And yet more protruding books. Whenever you poison a foe, heal yourself. Definitely worth selling for the odd bit of coin. Goblins is something over Gambit. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and moored cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined flanks, armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribal members in worship of the all-conquering Majabet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their carnia, and be led into docile devotion to a newer and greater god than Majabet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. So that's how they got control of the goblins, if you care to know. Let's see, you got a sensor. Yeah, collapse book, protruding book, rows of books, and an engraved Githyanki disc.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. The symbols are striking to look at, but you aren't sure what they mean. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning.
Let's see, investigation, CK pattern in the writing. Okay, let's just try the...
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols.
Discover the history of Prince Orpheus. Okay. Use the cipher.
A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded.
And stash it into pack. go. Another balcony, more holy fire. And a dead MiG. With a whole lot of camp supplies. Oh, you're just all gonna show off now, aren't you? Okay, fine. Of course, I'm now overburdened, so I can't do that high jumping falutin stuff. I didn't think I was really carrying all that much. You know, fine, we will go ahead and give all our gold to Hasselin. Does that unburden me? Not so much. Okay. What happened to all the food I picked up? I didn't pick it up, didn't I? Oh, well, on that note, I can finally give that back to Hasselin. Okay, that seems to have unburdened me, finally. But wait, here's a letter. No word from Balthazar. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is mystery. Someone needs to investigate his chambers. But no, he's rigged the thing to the high hells, perhaps hobgoblins. And there's a message from Keferic. Let's see, Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning mastery and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. If the artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now, show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. No, more battle plans. Wardrobe with another absolute outfit. And yeah, I think that does take us across the entire floor. I did want to head back outside because of something I wanted to try. I think we actually have to go out this way to get to it. Well, the roots there might lead... well, not quite there. Oh yeah, it'll be ground floor. But yeah, check that out across the way, huh? Spooky. Actually, can we climb down this? Ah, we cannot.
Thanks for watching out for me. Toss me back.
Okay, not trying to close that. Because, yeah, Mind Flayer tab hole. Dead one, but... as long as we're here...
What's the story?
Morning Glory.
Excuse.
Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
Okay, I thought we might get something new out of the cat. Maybe adopt him and take him to our camp,
La
but
la la.
no such luck. Well, with that drow gone, we now have the ability to take all her stuff. another newbie potion primer. And hey, more food.
Hello.
And again, I have to marvel about how all these evil people love their cake stands.
Whatever's dripping from the walls is alive. Organic, anyway.
And again, nobody seems to have any issue with us looting these Harper bodies. Not sure how the heck he wound up there, but... Oh, look who's here. Barkus.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Let's take a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs.
That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbrin.
What about him?
Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Seems we'll have our hands full.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
What to do?
Okay, well, before I go trying to talk sense into anybody...
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Moonrise has been...
Feel that.
Much like the absolute. Flash.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil... To talk about Wulbrin, of course. Oh, forget about that. They have room powder, they have motive.
Same thing. How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
Alright. This because he rejected you?
I'll not deny he wounded me. I cared for Wulbrin. Care for him, really. But he's... well, he's acting like a true idiot. It isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But I won't let him hurt anyone. Or himself.
Alright.
With the sword of justice to saving...
Speaking of that fool of a friend...
Curse this heart. I owe you an apology.
It's about you to apologize to your reunion was strained.
Barkus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Alright, apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
Detect thoughts, persuasion. I'm gonna need more help. Yeah, even with that low roll, still made it.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Okay, well, nobody's gonna mind if we take these shields and all this other stuff, right?
We will save Baldur's Gate. I know it.
Curse this heart of mine.
Can't afford to stay idle. This way.
You need to eat before we head off, all right?
Yes.
Do you have anything to eat?
No. At least things have stayed interesting.
It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
Need to keep going.
I've got a long road ahead.
Thousand days of darkness on the Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
The Absolute has delayed my plans, but only that. Nothing changes.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Which is not very swift at the moment, but...
Go home, Marcus, he says. Pah.
Hey, fuse tools. I can make use of those. But I think we've gathered every bit of excess loot out of the castle that we can get now. Apart from what's on these bodies here, and if we pan ahead, we'll find a handy quartermaster hanging around out here with the bodies that we did not loot on the way in. So I am going to go sell loot off camera.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
And we will return to camp next time to finish checking with our lads, because even though I think I've got a short rest at this point, yeah, I've still got one short rest.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, that got Shadowheart healed up. Yeah, you don't mind us looting your allies, do you? Didn't think so.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Okay, will anybody be left alive when we get to the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause.
Right.
Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay, recruit more party. Got it.
Point. Everyone's right. Leave them be.
Fair enough.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute forces.
Okay, well, there we go. There's the quartermaster, as I said. So I am going to finish unloading my loot, and next time we will continue conversing with everybody in camp to catch up all of the character stories. Thank you all for bearing with me through this longer than usual chapter, which was devoted to me looting the castle, but I think this is going to profit us in more ways than one. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you were so inclined, and we'll pick up the adventure next time at our camp. Take care until then.